Hello and welcome back to my channel. So this is actually the Divine Feminines reading for the week of July 10th is when I'll be posting this. So yeah, let's get into it. A little quick spiel. I decided to do the Divine Masculine and Feminine separate because I feel like the last weekly reading could have been a bit confusing. It was kind of scattered. I enjoyed the messages, but I think it just works easier like this instead of, the guys having to listen to the girls' message and the girls listening to the guys if they don't want to. So I feel like it'll just be easier to do it like this. And yeah, I'm enjoying it. Yeah. Balance, duality, So for you guys' weekly lesson, we have the Seven of Pentacles. So you guys' lesson is basically to be patient. All of your seeds have already been planted. You guys have planted your ideas for your businesses. You have planted the seeds in your relationships. You have planted, the seeds in your workplace, your friendships, whatever it is across the board. Your seeds are already planted. You've already stated this is what you want. You want that house. You want that car. You want that relationship. You want, whatever it is that you're desiring at this moment, it is going to come. Right now, it's a lesson of being patient, which I feel, the Divine Feminine has done a lot of work, a lot of healing work, and we're all kind of getting to this place of we're building our businesses, we're, kind of like starting these relationships, meeting these people, meeting the connections that are going to put you in the right place. But it's really a waiting game at this point. And the energy of this card is kind of like just looking at his, what he's planted in a sad fashion, because it's not, why is it taking so long? Yeah, it's there, or yeah, it's starting to get there, but, I want it to be this already. Not yet. Relax. Fucking relax. Literally, as I was channeling the reading, the energy I was getting was fucking relax, be patient, the seeds are planted, relax. That was really the energy that was being channeled when I was first pulling the card. So just relax, take a fucking breath. Everything will be okay. Relax. So the obstacles for this lesson, obviously within trying to be patient, there's more lessons and obstacles within that lesson. So the first card we have, Four of Wands upside down, which right side up, I always love this card. So it made me kind of sad to see it down, which I don't think I've ever really pulled in reverse like that. So I was like, oh. And then the Hierophant card, which is also reversed. So the obstacles are both reversals, which tells me, the Four of Wands typically to me is the union card, the marriage card, the building of a solid foundation, the building of a structure. Because right side up, you can see it's that couple being unified, and then the castle, and then the wreath of marriage. And it's just, a stable foundation. So in reversal, I'm seeing that people are probably not feeling stable or grounded in their foundation. Even though Wands is a fire energy naturally, maybe you're not even feeling creatively grounded or stable. Maybe your ideas are kind of everywhere. But the energy I was getting, because the Hierophant is all about kind of spirituality and religious practices or routines or ritual or whatever have you, and whatever you practice. But now with the Four of Wands next to the Hierophant, what I'm seeing as the obstacle is to solidify your religious practice or spiritual practice, or like I said, whatever you do. No judgment, but grounding your faith. That's the phrase I was receiving. Grounding your faith, stabilizing your faith, building your spiritual security is what you need to be focusing on. Because with both of these upright, that's exactly what it would be. Unwavering faith, built security. So, like I said, reversal, that's the obstacle, is to build that unwavering faith in the universe. Because when has she ever failed you? And with that being said, as above, so below. as within, so without. If the universe has never failed you, that means you have never failed yourself, because we all are a part of the universe and are a reflection of her image. So you need to have undeniable and unwavering faith in the magic that is all around us and in the abundance that is around us. You will already get all of the seeds that you've been asking for, everything you wanted and desired, you're going to get. But the universe is calling you to fix these two. You need to do that. There's no doubt about that. Because if you're saying that, it's not going to happen, it's not. It's not. Because now you're showing the universe that you don't believe in her and you don't have faith in her, which really means you don't have faith in yourself. So do you have faith in yourself? And that means you need to have faith in a higher power. Not saying that everybody resonates with the universe. Or, some people like to say God. I personally call the universe and I refer to her as a her. That's me personally. And I would assume a lot of other people that I fuck with. But, to each his own. No judgments, like I said. Now that we have our lesson, which is patience, now we have our obstacles. How do we develop our patience? Okay. This is what we need to work on to develop our patience. Now, how do we deal with the spiritual foundation and the unwavering faith? How do we work on that now? So you face those challenges and obstacles with the Four of Swords card. And then the King of Pentacles. So the Four of Swords, rest. Fucking rest. Like, I don't know why the Divine Feminine's reading was very, very like that type of energy. Very like, fucking do this. Like, it was just, yeah, like it was firm. It was a firm reading. Let's say that. Rest was the biggest one I was getting off of this. Rest, meditate, surrender. Surrender to the flow of the universe. Lay your ass down somewhere. Relax, because she's got this under control. All you need to focus on is tapping in. Tapping into your own energy, because your own energy is a part of the universal energy. Tap into that energy. You tap into universal abundance, and that's where this King of Pentacles comes in. Because this is abundance. That's literally abundance. King with a bag, But you have to rest in order to do that. Stop being so impatient. Stop being so, oh my God, I need it now. No. No. Rest when you need to. Stop overworking yourself. Stop overthinking. Stop getting so in your head about everything. Just relax, rest, and work on this spiritual foundation and unwavering faith. And when you surrender to the universe and flow with her rather than fighting against her, you get that King of Pentacles energy. You come into that energy of abundance and knowing that my garden is blossoming, my fruits are blooming. I don't know if that's the right word. Fruits are blooming. I don't know. Fruits are whatever, growing. Now, the next row of cards is the outcome of all of this pattern, I guess, the weekly outcome. So like we said, the patience. To have patience, you need to work on your faith with the universe. To work on your faith with the universe, you need to rest, relax, meditate, and tap into the universal abundance. The outcome of doing all of that is going to bring you this Queen of Cups energy, which is gorgeous. And then the Knight of Swords, which is also, it always reminds me like charge. Like I always get that word anytime I pull this card. But with all of this coming into fruition, the outcome of it all is getting this Queen of Cups energy. And it's going to bring you this overflow of joy and emotional joy. And what I was picking up from this card was almost like tears of like gratitude. Like, oh my gosh, thank you. Like, thank you so much. Like, you really have never failed me. You really always have had my back. I really have faced every single obstacle thus far. So what is it to wait a little bit longer? and be patient through this process, because Rome was not built in a day. Obviously that's a shitty term to use because of how Rome was, but whatever, we're going there with it. Egypt wasn't built in a day. How about that? We'll use that one. Shoulda, might have been, who knows? But I really felt the overwhelming energy of just like a release. And I think some of you might actually like shed some real tears of just universal gratitude. Like, wow, I've really made it this far, doing everything I have the way I'm meant to be. And then with that gratitude, you're going to step into that Knight of Swords energy, ready to attack the next battle, ready to charge into the fire, in a sense, the creative fire. You're going to be ready and witty-minded. You're going to be clear-headed to face whatever is next. And whatever is next, well, stay tuned next week. But, it's just always going to be a challenge. Every day serves a challenge. Every moment serves a challenge, whether we overcome it or not. And if we don't overcome it, then that's a great opportunity to figure out why we didn't, or what could you have done better. Don't take every single mistake you make as, oh my gosh, I fucked up, there's no fixing this. No, because it doesn't, you can't cry over spilled milk. What's done is done. But what you can do is correct your behavior and fix it the next time you experience a similar occurrence, because the lessons will keep repeating itself until you get it right. And it only takes that one time, I promise you. It takes that one time to jump that hurdle and charge ahead with it into victory, to be able to be victorious every other time that obstacle presents itself. So, yeah, we got some work. So really just sticking with that patience, building that spiritual foundation, that spiritual strength, that everlasting faith, and taking your rest, taking your time to rest. The money's gonna come. Everything you want is going to come. Just relax. And realize what you have to be grateful for at this moment. And then, like I said, charge into every battle, ready to get over it so you can be better at it every single time coming forth. So, that is the Divine Feminine's reading for this week. I do personal oracle / tarot readings. I do 15 minutes for 11:11 and 30 minutes for 22:22. I will put my prices below. And I also do free distance Reiki sessions for all first-time clients. And now I'm also going to be sharing my Reiki sessions as well. It's the same price as the tarot and oracle cards, the 15 minutes for 11:11. And the half hour for 22:22. So yeah, like I said, I'll put everything below, and I hope you guys have an amazing week, and I wish you all luck. And I'll see you next week. Bye.